Good morning, everyone. It's Dr. El-Amin with a good word for your day. I hope that everyone is having a wonderful Wednesday. It's a rainy day in North Texas today, but I'm going to be my own sunshine today. My advice to you is to always be your own sunshine no matter what's going on. Today I want to talk to you guys about perspective. I was reflecting on two separate conversations that I had with friends, and we talked about, um, you know, the lens through which you view things, and it kind of brought me to this or that kind of mindset: selfish versus self-serving, arrogance versus self-confidence. There were several others that kind of I kind of caught hold to this idea of one idea is a positive connotation and the other is a negative connotation, but they're very close. That's that shade of gray situation in life when two things that seem very, it's kind of like love and hate. There's a thin line between love and hate because the emotions of each are so strong. And so, what I shared in the email today is it's all about what you're looking for. What you see is based on what you're looking for. So if you're looking for love, you're going to see love. If you're looking for deceit, you're going to see deceit. If you're looking for someone to take advantage of you, then that's what you're going to see. You're going to see, and it could be the same thing. Two people can look at the same situation and see it completely different because the lens through which they look at it, the perspective through which they look at it is different. What they're looking for is different. And so when you're really trusting, you might not see something that other people see is untrustworthy. Someone said to me, you always look for the best in others. And I do. And oftentimes that means that there'll be things that other people will see that I won't see. Just several conversations, and I always try to learn from everything that I experience in life. Someone said to me, you didn't think that through. You didn't think that through because look at this unconsidered consequence. Which brings me back to the conversation with my friend, about the one who asked me, was she selfish? I told her, I said, the other thing that I know about you is that you think that you can overplan and overthink anything and decrease the negative, the possible negative effects. You believe that to be true. And I said, if it gives you comfort, then keep on believing it. But the reality is that we can't possibly know the full impact of the things that we do, whether those are negative or positive. And we could have the best intentions and a person can receive it in the worst way. In the last week, I've said several times that we are all the villains in someone's story. No matter how good our intentions, no matter how pure we think our acts are, we are the villain in someone else's story. And we have to learn to be okay with that. We have to learn to not take that personal. It's not about us. It's about how that person is receiving it. And of course, the best way to combat that is through communication and seeking to know the truth. So that's what our virtue reflection is today. Seek to know the truth, but know that everyone's truth is not going to be the same. And that was another great debate that Sophia and I had. Facts versus opinions, what can be proven and what can't be proven. And we probably had a 20-minute conversation about whether or not the sky was blue. And I debated, who taught you that? Who told you that? So different people's truths are different depending on their needs, their emotions, the lens through which they view the world. So you have to be mindful of all of that. So in our attempt to strengthen our practice of discernment this week, I remember now. The other one was the difference between suspicion and discernment, because I would always say of myself, yes, I'm a very discerning person. I am able to see through things and perceive things and have strong intuition, and I don't doubt that. But then I read a quote, and it talked about there's a difference between being discerning and being suspicious. You see? That's that perspective again. If I'm looking for something negative, then I'm being suspicious. If I'm just seeking truth for itself, then I'm being discerning. If I'm just trying to, find information so that I can make decisions, for my highest good and for the highest good of those around me, then maybe I'm being discerning. But if I'm trying to find out something that I think I should know that I don't know, then I'm being suspicious. And there's a negative connotation to suspicion and a positive connotation to discerning. But the things that you do is the same. You're seeking truth. So the definition is the same. It's just the connotation. It's just our feelings about the word. So if you call someone discerning, they're like, oh yes, I'm discerning. That feels great. If you call someone suspicious, then there's this tinge of a lack of confidence and a lack of trust associated with being suspicious, right? There's fear associated with being suspicious. So check your lens. Take your glasses off, wipe them. Check how you're viewing the world, because your happiness and your joy is tied to your perspective, to the lens through which you view the world. So if you're looking for good, you'll see good. If you're looking for bad, you'll see it. It's all in what you look for. So check what you're looking for today and have a wonderful day, everyone.